Okay, so rigging tension lines. So I've got 2 ropes coming from a different location that have been anchored appropriately. 2 figure of 8 knots into 2 wire strops on a different structure. I'm going to deviate the 2 ropes here. It's going to be easier for me to tension these tension lines on the ground. So I've pre-threaded the other halves of the ropes into descenders. I'm just going to rig 2 deviations here. So I'm using pulleys so that I don't get unnecessary friction. And I've gone both pulleys into both wire strops. So just take the slack through my 2 pre-threaded descending devices. I'm using Petzl IDs. I'm just going to get the tension roughly the same, just hand tension. And then I'm going to build a simple 3 to 1. So I've gone with a SafeTech duck here. It's a slipping device or a non-aggressive rope grab. It can be better to use non-aggressive stuff when tensioning systems and in powerful hauling systems as well, because you'll see it slip. Okay, so that's 1 tensioned hand tight with a 3 to 1. And I'm just going to rig exactly the same thing now on the other rope. So I've got 2 equally tensioned up systems. Worth mentioning, you're not allowed to use anything more powerful than a 3 to 1 when tensioning tension lines. So there we go. That's my 3 to 1. That's my required level of tension. Let's just strip out the duck and the pulley. And then what I'm looking to do is tie off the 2 tension lines, tie off the descenders with slip knots. So that's a measure to take in case somebody were to accidentally tamper with the descenders. You're not going to lose a lot of tension. It's only going to run a little bit before it hits the slip knots. So let's just bag those ropes. Make that nice and tidy. That's it, just getting them how I want them to sit. Okay, there we go. So using a Petzl grill on here, I'm going to take it off my restraint system and I'm going to clip it to the 2 tension lines. I'm going to go around both. Now I'm going to move my fall arresters up so I'm in a better fall factor. And then I'm going to take the tension through the grill on. So to traverse these tension lines, I'm going to use a releasable in the form of the grill on, and my backup's going to be a cow's tail. So I'm just going to chuck a slip knot in the grill on there, just tidy it up a bit, and then I'm going to remove my fall arresters as I'm going to be using them when I get to the other platform. And I can now traverse the tension lines. Just got to be careful. I don't want the grill on to hit my hands here. I don't want to pinch my hand with the grill on carabiner. Okay. And there we are. Just release the grill on. Need to be on a releasable with tension lines. You need to think about what would happen if someone had to come and rescue you.